Hello again, year two, and well done yesterday on all the excellent work you did investigating the 2 times tables. Today we are looking at the 5 times tables, and like yesterday, we're going to start with a recap on counting in fives. You ready? All right, let's have a look at these questions. All right, the first question is, how many apples are there? Let's look at the bags. Can you see that there's 5 apples in each bag? I can see that straight away. All right, so let's count in fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There are 25 apples. Second question is, how many fish are there? Again, I have a quick glance at the fish bowls and I can very quickly see, because I can subitize. You would have done a lot of subitizing in early years and in year one, which is where you can see straight away how many there are for small numbers. All right, so let's count in fives to count the fishes. 5, 10. 10 fishes altogether. All right, now we've got a number track from 5 to 60. Shall we complete it together? Let's count in fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Well done. Did you remember how to do that? Have you got your counting in fives very fluent? Or do you maybe need to go and do a little bit of revision on counting in fives if you couldn't quite keep up with Mrs. Higgins? Okay, next, we're back to Jack and his towers of cubes. Let's start by counting how many towers he's built. Will we count them together? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 towers. How many cubes are in each tower? We should probably count and check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 cubes in each tower. How many cubes are there altogether? Oh, we just practiced counting in fives. Shall we try that? 5, 10, 15, 20. That is correct. We have 20 cubes altogether. But we don't want to count in fives, we want to use multiplication, don't we? And there's, as we remember for yesterday, there's 2 ways of writing a multiplication sentence to represent these cubes, or this array. It's an array, isn't it? All right, so we can say 5 times 4 is equal to 20, or maybe we have 4 5 times. 4 times 5 equals 20. Let's have a quick look and see if we were correct. Let's see. Oh, look. 4 times 5 equals 20, or 5 times 4 equals 20. And in both of those, we swap the factors around, or the numbers around, to get the same answer. When it comes to multiplication, we have, do you remember the big word? Can you remember it off the top of your head? We have commutative properties, don't we? We can swap them around and get the same number. Excellent. Let's move on to Whitney. She's been building towers too. Let's have a good look at this. Okay, so the first question is, how many towers has she built? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3. Great. How many cubes are in each tower? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can count in fives to figure out how many cubes she has used in total. 5, 10, 15. Brilliant. We know that in total she has 15 cubes. But now we want to write up our 2 different multiplication sentences that will represent this array. Our first one is, we can see 3 towers with 5 cubes. 3 multiplied by 5 is 15. Or we can say 5 3 times. 5 multiplied by 3 is also 15. We can swap the factors around. They're commutative, and we get the same answer. Let's have a little look and see if we were correct. Let's have a look. 3 multiplied by 5 equals 15. Or 5 multiplied by 3 equals 15. Well done if you got that right. All right, on to Dexter, another character that has been building with towers. Look how tall his towers are. Let's answer the questions on the screen. How many towers has he built? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 towers. How many cubes are in each tower? They're a bit tall. We're definitely going to need to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this time we have 5 towers of 7 cubes. We can still count in fives, can't we? We're going to do it 7 times. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There are 35 cubes altogether, and we figured that out by counting in fives. What are the multiplication sentences that we can write from this array? Well, we can have 5 cubes with 5 towers with 7 cubes, or we can have 7 5 times. They're both the same. They're commutative. Let's have a quick look at that. Let's see, 5 multiplied by 7 is 35, or 7 multiplied by 5 is 35. Did you get that? Do you fully understand that our towers don't have 5 cubes in them? They have 7, but we've 5 towers, which would be the same as having 7 towers with 5 cubes in them. So let's have a look at something else. We've got the multiplication sentence here, 2 multiplied by 5. How are you going to figure out how to answer that? Did you add 5 plus 5, 2 5s? Or maybe you added 2 5 times, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Both of those ways would have gotten you to what number? Do you know? 10, that's correct. We could, in this instance, count in 2s, or we can now count in 5s. 5, 10, or 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Wow, it's all swirling around in here. We've got lots of options now that we have studied both the 2 times and the 5 times tables. We remember how to count in 2s and in 5s, and we can do them both ways. Lots of options for us, which is great. Miss Higgins likes options. All right, let's go on to our next one. 6 multiplied by 5. How are we going to do that? Are we going to count in 5s 6 times? Let's try. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's a good way. We can count in 5s, and we know we need to do it 6 times. Let's see. Are we correct? Oh, come too far. There's that 30. We are correct. Well done if you got that. Let's move on to our next one. 5 multiplied by 11. I don't know how to count in 11s. What am I going to do? Oh, it's okay, because I know how to count in 5s, remember. So we need to count in 5s 11 times. Shall we do it? I only have 10 fingers, so I'm going to have to use a toe again. Let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and one more is 55. My answer is 55. Am I right? Let's have a quick look. I am. I used my counting in 5s strategy to help me out. We haven't learned our 11 times tables yet, so we can't switch that around for the moment. We maybe do that next year. All right, so we've used our counting in 5s to help us understand our multiplication tables. Whoops. Am I back? Press something odd there. Okay, so again, we've got a missing number. Oosh, how do we figure out the missing number? Well, that's right, we can count in 5s and see how many hops it takes us to get to 35. If you wanted to, you could draw out a number line to help you with this, couldn't you? Okay, let's see how many hops it takes us to get to 35. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 7 hops. So we put 7 in the middle, it's the missing number. 7 multiplied by 5 equals 35. Let's see if we got it. Oh, hopped ahead there. We have 5 multiplied by 7 equals 35, or we could say 7 multiplied by 5 equals 35. Okay, let's look at the next one. Oh, we have another missing number. Can't do it. Oh, yes we can. Of course we can. We can count in 5s and count how many hops it takes us to get to 45. You ready to do it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I have one extra finger. It was 9 hops. So our missing digit is 9. 9 multiplied by 5 equals 45. Or we could say that 5 multiplied by 9 is 45 too. Well done, year 2, if you've figured that out, if you've gotten those questions correct with Mrs. Higgins. All right, year 2, like yesterday, we want you now to go away and investigate the 5 times tables, answer the sums, and see how you get on. Good luck.